What's up, man? I want to talk about Brian Flores. He brought a lawsuit against the NFL for the practices of not interviewing or a lot of minorities getting jobs in the National Football League. And he said it was some teams that like are not taking the interviews seriously. A lot of the interviews are being done just to do them, just to say I interviewed black coaches. Now black coaches have been interviewed and got jobs in the past. Marv Lewis, Tony Dungy, Lovey Smith. Now we have the only black coach right now is Mike Tomlin for the Pittsburgh Steelers. In the Rooney Rule, ironically, they own the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Rooneys, and the Rooney Rule is set up for minorities to get interviews every time a head coaching job is vacant. It's not set up for the teams to hire the black coaches, which I know that because Roger Goodell, he cannot make a coach, make an owner hire a black coach. But it's set up so that said coach can get in front of the team. He can get interviewed, and maybe, it can change some people's minds of, oh, this guy, I like the way his approach is. I like that he was talking about how he's going to put his staff together, or, things of that nature, how he's going to change the culture and bring winning culture to the team, things of that nature. And Mike Tomlin was able to do that with Pittsburgh. I believe Mike Tomlin is still coaching at Pittsburgh, I think, over probably like 15 years now, probably more. But, and things of that nature. So he said that the Giants brought him in as a sham. You know what I'm saying? Because they already had their coach that they was going to hire. They just brought him in just to bring him in, just say I interviewed a minority coach, due to the fact that he got text messages from Bill Belichick. I guess Bill Belichick thought he was texting another Brian, the guy that got the job for the Giants, and he ended up texting and sending his text message to Brian Flores. And he messed up with that. We all had that moment where we sent the text to the wrong person. I know I've done that. I'm pretty sure people have done that. But and it kind of opened up the floodgates. And they interviewed him after knowing that they was going to hire the other Brian. So look, I can respect Brian Flores. He's not out there whining and crying about his situation. He's taking it to court. He's going to make change. He understands that this may not end well for him. It may not land him a coaching job because he's sacrificing. He understands. And look, he understands, and he said it's a sacrifice. And I've been telling people this for a long time, especially when it comes to minorities, blacks, brown people, whatever. In order to get ahead in this country, we're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna have, like Kurt Flood. He got traded to I believe Philadelphia. He didn't want to go there, and it galvanized people, and it made a change to where in baseball it's free agency. Kurt Flood put himself out there, but his career never was the same again. He never played baseball. He never was looked at the same again. They was looking at him as a pariah, but free agency came out of that for baseball. And I'm pretty sure a lot of baseball players need to go back and look at their history and figure out and look at that. Look, y'all have free agency due to this man, sacrificing his career. And then look, it's a sacrifice. And nothing comes without sacrifice. Nothing of prominent comes without sacrifice. We all have to sacrifice something. And you can't have something without giving up something. And if Brian Flores is going to give up his coaching career, of course he wants to coach. But he said enough is enough. And change has to be made by me going out and bringing light to it. And hopefully other people, they said they have got calls from other people. Hopefully other people join in on it to make it, even more prominent. But look, I respect a man that has principle. He said the owner was going to pay him $100,000 per loss that if he tanked, so they can get a high draft pick. He said no. The man stood on his principles, and his principles did not have a price. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to stand for something, you fall for everything. Everything is not about the price or the money. You have to be a man at the end of the day and stand on something. And he's standing on something. So look, I hope that things work out and change come with this. But in order, because you cannot legislate racism out of somebody's mind or heart or soul or whatever. You can't do that. But you can use the law to hold people accountable, people that are in powerful positions accountable for their actions, as far as not giving minorities the chance under the law, which is under the law, as far as interviewing them in good. I can't even say in good faith, because you're not in the person's body. So, but they have to interview people, and then they have to. You would like for them to interview people in good faith. Like, okay, I got 3 white coaches, I got 3 black coaches. I'm gonna interview them, all 6 of them, and no matter what the color is, I'm going to hire the best person for the job. And I'm pretty sure I have no problem with that. I have no problem if you have an Asian in the room, a Hispanic in the room, a black person in the room, a white person in the room, and you interview all of them, and one of them get the job because they're the best for the job. No problem. It's just that at least you interview all of them. At least they all had a chance to get the job. That's all. I'm not advocating for handouts. I don't believe in handouts. I believe in people earning their way. You know what I'm saying? But in order to earn their way, have the ability to earn their way, at least give them the chance to be in front of you and get the interview in good faith. And I just think that he's doing what's right for him. I don't think he should be maligned. I don't think he should be taken through the mud or whatever. I know some people saying, well, he's burning the bridges. He understands he's burning the bridges. You know what I'm saying? He understands that he's putting himself on a sword. He understands that his career may not go forward. But in order, like I said before, in order to make change, it has to be sacrifice. And the coaches that come after him, that are able to get hired, minority coaches, they will have him to have him to thank. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, it's people that probably went through the same thing he went through. He said that he's getting calls from people saying they went through the same thing he went through, and hopefully they join. You know what I'm saying? They join the crusade. But the bigger picture is this: minorities are going to have to be able to have the chance to buy a team too, because when you buy a team, then you can hire people that look like you, or you can possibly give them a chance to come in front of you within good faith to hire them, or hire the best person for the job. But there's no black owners in the NFL. There's only one black owner in the NBA, and that's Michael Jordan. He's the only minority owner in the NBA he's only black owner. I think it's another minority in the NBA that's owner. Someone correct me on that. But in the NFL, I believe is no minorities. Well, no, I know it's no black owners, and that's going to have to change. You're going to have, they're going to have to give them a shot at owning a team. As long as they have the money, they should be able to own a team. You know what I'm saying? As long as they meet the criteria of, I guess, you may have to have some criteria that you have to meet, but as long as they meet that criteria, they should have a good shot at owning the team. But let me know what y'all think, man. I think Brian Flores, the man is standing on principle. He said that he was not going to accept the $100,000 per loss that he had. He said those football players They work hard. People in the building work hard, and he's correct on that. You know, the owner should kind of be not kind of be. The owner should be ashamed of himself though, for real. Now we have known in sports that teams tank. This is not nothing new. He's just confirming what I already and a lot of people already know, that teams do tank. Now maybe they tank and it's down the line from the owner to the coach, but this time the owner wanted to tank and the coach didn't want to tank. So you know, this is when you have this dilemma. But yes, tanking has been in sports, not just football, basketball, and other sports. Tanking has been there for a while now. But to me, I don't like it because I don't think you should promote a losing culture. That's just me. I wouldn't have done it either, because I don't want to coach, and I'm coaching to lose. Like, what am I here for? You know what I'm saying? Even if it is for a year or whatever, like, what am I doing? How can I get up in the morning and say, yeah, I'm about to go in there, I'm about to lose this game? It's just, I can't do that. That's just my character. I'm not saying if someone else want to do that, if they feel like that's the way they should do it, let them do it, but I can't do it. You know, I'm on the line of Brian Flores. I'm a competitor. I can't do that. I can't go in, wake up every day and say, all right, let's lose. And then the players, you know what I'm saying? The players are playing for contracts. All this stuff is intertwined. Players' contracts are what they do on the field, and did they help the team win? Like, they get bonuses and they get money on this stuff. This goes down the line, man. But let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out.